Can I help you? No, I'm sorry, we don't want any today. I've bought far too many things and given to far too many people. Oh, it's my cameraman. Enter. Mind the step. Look, it says mind the step here. Because I'm not having you claiming off me. Come in, Mr. Cameraman, but I'm going to lock the door behind you because I know there could be undesirables around. That's apart from the man that's holding the camera, of course. Should we swap places again? Because this is going to be trip number 4. And we have my cameraman, but I'm not going to call him cameraman today. I'm going to call him Josh. Because I think we're bonding quite well now, aren't we, Josh? Yeah. So welcome, Josh, and everybody. This is Josh, and I'm Ian, and this is Man of Monkeys, as you well know, because he's just knocked my door. I've done a really good clearance lately. So, as well as trip number 4, we're going to include a few things which I've found in this clearance, which I think are rather fun. These two chaps were the first things we had to dig out of the undergrowth, but aren't they fantastic? Just look at the way those are greening up nicely, and they've got some great features, and they are also greatly heavy. Whether they're Great Danes is another matter. Do you like all this? It's linking up to a little doggy theme, isn't it? Mr. J. This was another one. We had to clean this one off, and this is a vintage ironwork dressing table. And just look at the details. Do you want to have a quick look at this, Jay? Just have a little close-up of those little acanthus leaves down there and stylised roses. This is all metal, apart from a glass shelf and a mirror. Don't take a picture of yourself in the mirror because you might have a bit of a shock when you look at yourself. Follow me. Oh, by the way, sorry, halt you there. This came out the same clearance. How much fun are those ducks? Just look at the way those have aged nicely. Now, all these have been in storage for over 20 years. So if you like decorative, these are vintage decorative, and these would look great just anywhere. So let's have a little trot down here because we haven't got to go very far to look at brand new stock. And this is one that came in. It's a 1930s equestrian, if you like, horse lamp. And on the back, we've got a registered number, which is quite nice. But imagine how big that would be with a shade, because like the shade effectively doubles the size of the lamp, doesn't it, Jay? Yeah. And that sits on something that came in last week. It's almost like a coaching table. Look at the lovely turnings of that base. Isn't that really great? Like a cross frame base. Great colour, lovely patina, and it's just a great side table. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And right next to that, something else which is brand new in. They say elephants are good luck if you face them to the door. Did you know that? No? He's shaking his head. Well, with that one, you've got no problem because there's three elephants' heads. So whichever way you angle it in your room, you've got good luck because one of them's going to be facing the door. Lamp table, or originally designed as an Eastern garden seat. So sit out in your garden, read all your books, ponder, off we trot. Right, here is a rather special Victorian inlaid table called a loo table. Why is it called a loo table? Oh, well, I'll tell you anyway, just in case you're asking. Originally designed to play the game of cards, a French game of cards, loo. So that was designed to play cards around. But now, what a smashing breakfast table that would make. And of course it tilts, so we can tilt it up, pop it into the corner of the room, and forget it. How much fun is this? Follow me. Big J, the cameraman. We've gone a bit industrial as well today. Can you see me all right? Is the lighting okay? Oh, good. You getting the good side? Yeah. Chesterfield chairs, you know we always stock those. But we've got two rather nice 20th century industrial lights. That's a burgundy colour and that is an uplighter. That looks fabulous lit. Next to this is an old Lucas car headlamp on a tripod base. These look great, don't they? All this contemporary, sort of industrial, sort of vintage, sort of antique. It's all a bit the same, really, isn't it? And talking of vintage, I know you can't buy antique coffee tables. There's no such thing as an antique coffee table. Did you know that, Mr. Cameraman? No, he's shaking his head again. You can't buy them, but what they did in the East, cleverly, is make beasties like that. So it is actually, technically, the way dates are going, falling into the category as antique. Early 20th century, embossed brass, put it in the middle of the room. What a load of cups and saucers you can get on that one. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And time's cracking on a little bit now, so I'm going to try and wind it up. Please ignore Mavis here, by the way, because she did have a tendency to streak in this warm weather. And she hasn't put her clothes back on, so I'll apologise on her behalf. Put your clothes on, Mavis, later on, because it's a bit rude to stand like that. I mean, how rude can you get? Right, this one, I'll make this the final one, because we can have trip number 5 soon. Just had this in, and this is early 20th century, beautiful, solid marble column. Look at the colour of that, Jay. Isn't that fantastic? Deep black, veined with strong greys and whites. Solid marble column, and on there I've put another new addition. Spelter, poor man's bronze. Great colour, and it is of an Art Nouveau maiden. And look how well detailed she is. And I think that just rested on that little column there. It's a complete scene, isn't it, Mr. Cameraman? Yeah, happy with that lot. And I think we better wind it up really, because otherwise we're going to go an automatic around 5, and I think we better save that for another day. So between the marble column, Art Nouveau maiden here and nude Mavis over there, I think we'll say goodnight and we'll see you on another day.